Hello, darlings. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, today I'm going to be talking about the family, a mini word that shapes who we are. Okay, I know you all are familiar with the word family, but I'm not sure everybody is really aware of how important the family is. Okay, the family, like I say, is a mini word that shapes who we are. In most cases, let's just say 10% of we are 10% in general, and then our family makes about 8% of who we are. And yeah, just come to think about it, darlings. Imagine when you come to this world, when you come to this life, what was the first thing you experienced? Is it the world, or your school, or the church, or where? It's no other than your family. So the family is a mini word, I would say, because your first experience, the teaching you got, your religion, most things, they're all about your family. They are all from what you learned from your family. The family is like a school. It will teach a child how to be honest, how to to behave, how to be responsible, how to carry themselves. It teaches the child how to communicate with others in the society. And yeah, it it also shapes the characters of a child. So to that extent, I would say that we should try on to like build our family, to nurture our kids, to nurture our child, our children in love, not just training them, not just feeding them, but to make them to be aware of who they are, to be aware of their values, to be aware of what is right. Okay, so when we're talking about children, we're talking about child. It does not have to be some the person you bet. Okay, it does not necessarily have to be someone that came out of your womb, the child that you bet biologically. It has to do with your students in school are your child, are your children. Your neighbor's child is also like a child to you. Okay, and we should learn to treat them in love. We should nurture them in love. We should be able to let them air their views. Just imagine a child that um yeah, just imagine the child that when he or she wants to like say how they feel in their house, in their family, most times they are being like shut off. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? When they say, okay, see, what are you saying? You're saying rubbish, you're saying trash, please shut up, stop talking, you talk too much, you're doing this, you're doing that. I don't like it when you get emotional and stuff like that. They'll start to build up inside the child. When you start telling them, see, you're ugly, you might not say it directly to them, but you'll be telling them, see, your sister is finer than you, see, this girl is finer than you, those type of things. Ugly child, those stuff, you think you're playing with them, but inside of this child you're sowing a seed. You're sowing the seed of, you are not enough, you are not beautiful, you are ugly, you talk too much, shut up your mouth. In some kind of worst scenarios, they won't be able to defend themselves when the time comes for them to defend themselves. And why? Is because of the way we bring up these kids, these children. And to those of us that have experienced stuff like that, when I say experience, I mean your childhood was difficult, darlings. I have to smile, okay? I just don't want to be like so serious, okay? But your childhood was so hard and difficult, to the extent that you are even scared of saying the things you've seen, you wanted to air out, things that made you feel angry. You won't even be able to defend yourself, because most times when you're talking, they tell you shut up, they tell you you're ugly. Whoa, girl, in the worry way, like Nigerians will say whoa, like whoa, girl, and all of that. And then you start feeling bad about yourself, not because you're a bad person, not because you're ugly, but because that seed has been there. And most times it's difficult for us to come out of that shell. Those of us that comes from that, or come, yeah, from such families. Okay, and then those ones that were brought up with love, those of us trained or nurtured, yeah, with love, with this good training and all of that, we we get to know what it is like to be valued. We get to know how we should be treated as women, how we should be respected as women, or how we should be treated as men, and all of that. We get to know how to respect other people's boundary. Just imagine you say, okay, this boy uh does not really flow along with his parents. Not like they are not alike, they are alike, but he always talks negative about them, talk negative about his siblings. He talks this and talks that, and he's always like this. He's always having issues and quarrels with his siblings. What is going to happen? Yes, everybody's going to feel as though this person is not good enough to date, because that's the family, that's the relationship. And yes, the family teach you how to communicate with people around you in your society, your community, or wherever you find yourself. So, with that said, I would say that we can change the way the world is. We can change how the people behave around us by changing the little things around us, by changing the children, by nurturing them in love, showing them how to behave, how to be responsible, and all of that, knowing truly whether we can do it. We can shape them. We can give them this seed that will grow up in them, that will grow along with them, and yeah, they will grow up to be good children. And most times when they are like trying to like go into the bad side, it will be difficult for them, because they know very well that yes, this is not it, this is wrong, and this is how my parents have taught me to be and to behave. This is how I know things have to work. For those of us that have been treated wrongly when we were small, we know how it is like trying to come out of it, trying to come out of our shell, trying to communicate, trying to be positive about ourselves. It wasn't really easy. So we have so much fears that has made us. I'm sorry, darlings. Okay, so we have so much fears that are shaping us to make wrong decisions. Fears that has led us into making wrong decisions, and has made us not to take risk of becoming who we truly are from inside of us. Okay, so yeah, I know I'm kind of like all over the place, but those who really understand will understand that the family is important. The family is a mini world, and I want you all to know that the family is a mini world. Okay, and let's try to build up our kids and those around us. Let's try to change the things that we can change while we still can do it. So that's all for today's talk, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, to my returning subscribers, I will always say please like and share my video, and to those who are new to my channel, darlings, subscribe to my channel to keep me going, and then feel free to drop your comment down below, and if there's anything you want me to talk about, drop it down below, because I'm free to reply to every single comment you drop. I love you all so much. Bye.